Guys, the next car that has just entered our showroom is the Jaguar XK, and if you've been watching our channel, you'll know we get a lot of these cars through, but this one's actually slightly different. This is the Jaguar XK Signature. But what exactly is the Signature? But in this video, we're going to be finding out. My name's Will, you're watching ALX Specialist Cars. Now the Jaguar XK, guys, it's a 5-litre V8 car, so it goes without saying it's an incredibly powerful car and one that sounds immensely good. The car's produced 380 brake horsepower, which gives it a 0 to 60 time of just over 5 seconds, and the power on these does of course go to the rear wheels, which makes it an incredibly interesting drive to say the least. Now the Signature, what actually is the Signature? Well, the XK comes with a lot of things as standard that you probably wouldn't expect for a 2015 car. The Jaguars are sort of ahead of the time in that sense, but the Signature takes it to another level, and it was a level of spec made to go above and beyond what comes with the XK. So just from the exterior, you'll see it's got different wheels to standard. They call these 20-inch Dallamires alloy wheels, and they are of course a fantastic size for the Jaguar XK, and one that adds to the sportiness and just the sort of aggressive but subtle look that the car has. And I think the black on this works fantastically well, being with the chrome trims on the side, the chrome on the front. It just adds to the classy look, and that's what Jaguar is all about. Now the car has covered just 30,000 miles, which isn't a lot at all for a 2015 car, and the condition inside now absolutely represents that. Inside you've got the ivory seating, and this is of course an upgrade as well. With the Signature specification, it is the soft grain leather you get. The seats are also heated on this. They're then electronically adjustable. You can do that on the door card for both the driver and the passenger. I mentioned the car was ahead of its time, and why do I say that? Well, things like the memory function seats, it's then got reverse park camera, it's got front and rear park assist. So if you didn't know any different, you wouldn't think you're looking at a 2015 car, because the condition and specification absolutely doesn't represent that. Now the XK, it is a 4-seater car, 2x2, and of course the 2 seats in the back are probably for someone slightly on the smaller size, but it does nevertheless have 4 seats, which is fantastic. Now of course the convertible XKs, some of the boot space is made up of where the roof would go, but the space you get on the XK is actually surprising, and that's one of the reasons the XK makes such a great touring car. If you want to perhaps take the car on Europe, the XK is probably going to be on the list of what you're looking at. Now boot space, as I mentioned, even with the roof down, is still ample. And this is the wind deflector, which is included with the sale of the vehicle, and you can clip that on for when the roof is down to sort of deflect any wind noise from the car. Now, so now I'm in the XK, guys, adjusting my seat I do from the door card here. You'll notice other things on the door card being the speakers, Bowers & Wilkins stereo system for the car. Not that you need the upgraded sound system, with the note of the exhaust being absolutely incredible, but if you do want the tunes, you have them. And just to re-emphasise, I did mention this is the soft grain leather, but you can absolutely tell the difference when you sat in it. Just to feel and sit on it, incredibly comfortable, and of course soft, which is hence the name. Now let's start the car up and check out how the Jaguar XK sounds. I think you will agree the Jaguar XK just sounds tremendous, and it's such a beautiful note that you get from the car, and while driving it as well, it's equally as impressive and exciting. Now I think I actually forgot to mention the seats. They were heated, I mentioned that, but they're actually also cooled on this car, so they are ventilated seats, which again, another thing that you just probably wouldn't expect for a 2015 car, but Jaguars, I've said already, but they're absolutely ahead of the time. The steering wheel is then heated as well. It's a leather multi-function steering wheel, and the screen on these is all touchscreen, so it has got navigation, audio, telephone connection and whatnot. And then as a place to be, the dashboard is leather. This is part of the Signature pack as well, with the polished wood finish. So the trims on the inside are improved and sort of above and beyond the standard XK features, but then so is the exterior, which really does make this Signature a worthwhile investment if you were to go for a level of specification. Now I've put the roof up, of course, that is all electronic. You do that with this little switch there, and the roof is of course black as well, matching the paintwork. Now I'll put the vehicle into dynamic mode with this button here. As I mentioned, you can do it with a shifter as well, and we'll check out how the car sounds in dynamic mode. Guys, that is the Jaguar XK, and as I've mentioned, the signature features all around the vehicle. They're on the inside, they're on the outside, and it does accentuate the style and features that come with an XK. You'll have heard it sounds incredible, the car, and while you're driving you can of course have it in just normal mode, so it's a little more quiet, a little more subtle, but if you want to put it up into dynamic mode or sport mode, you absolutely can. The car is here in our showroom, which just sort of goes to show the condition of it is very, very impressive. So if you would like any more information on the car at all, contact me or the team and we'll be more than happy to help. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.